Okay. So hello everyone and welcome to the 2021 AS Candidate Speeches event. I'm Claire, the Elections Commissioner. Thank you all for coming today. Just a few little housekeeping things before we get started. Please refrain from using the chat or the reaction symbols when someone is giving a speech, but of course after, you're free to do the clapping symbol or you can unmute and clap, but just when they're giving the speech, just so we make sure that we have our undivided attention to whoever is speaking. um, let's see, and yeah, we just don't want to draw attention away from a candidate. Also, as a heads up, there won't be a question or answer segment, so if you did have a question for a candidate, you can always reach out to them after the event is over in some capacity, just not through the chat, and that's just as a way of fairness. But if there is a question, related to something, you can always just private message me, DM me. That's always okay. Um, and there will be a drawing for an electric tea kettle. And we're gonna do that after the speeches are over. So stick around if you're interested in winning. However, you can't be a candidate or a part of AS. So I'm just letting you all know now. But tonight we will start with our senators and then move on to the vice presidents and then end with the AS presidential candidates. So without further ado, we will start with our College of Business Senator candidate, Christy Colon, who could not be here today, but she did send me her speech. So I will display that for everyone. Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christy Cullen, and I'm running for the College of Business Senator position. And I'd like to start the evening with a question. When was the last time that you saw CSUMB clubs or departments post events? Pretty recently, right? Kitchen bingo for basic needs, quick takes from associated students, and Mindful Mondays as well. Now think about the last time you heard or saw an event posted by the College of Business, a social event. As a business administration major and a college student of the College of Business myself, I can say that there are not enough events for the students. As an active sister of the Delta Omega Rho Multicultural Sorority, I am involved in Greek life and I have seen the initiatives and scholarships that they start, and I would like to do something similar for the College of Business. With the current pandemic, things have changed so much, and we can adjust to change with time and effort. However, the pandemic should not leave us in a limbo state, and we should be able to get some questions answered about the future of CSUMB's campus and when we will be able to return. I have 3 goals I would like to accomplish if I am awarded the position. 1, I would like to make accelerated career exploration for student success or access and Diamond Key events more accessible to all of the students of the College of Business. In a recent poll, 66% of students did not know what the Access or Diamond events even were or how to attend them. As a full-time student who also works, it is hard for me to attend all of the events, and most of the time, I end up missing valuable information from the Diamond Key workshops. Most recently, the networking on LinkedIn Diamond Key workshop I missed, and I was really interested in attending that one. I was super bummed out. I plan on having all of these events recorded and then distributed to the College of Business students who are interested in the topic. Approximately 83% of students, according to the recent poll, would be interested in watching those recordings. Students can still write their Diamond Key summaries to earn the keys, and that way students who have time conflicts won't be missing out on any valuable information or opportunities to further their academic and professional career or their Diamond Key success. The second thing I would like to do is I want to begin a networking initiative across all departments of the College of Business. I want to get the College of Business clubs, fraternities, and faculties together so that we can meet each other and make those important connections for later in our professional lives. Networking can be boring and nerve-wracking most of the time, so I would like to start this initiative in a fun way. I plan on hosting a 6-week-long Trivial Pursuit Championship. One member from each club and a faculty member will be assigned into the teams, and interested individuals from the student body can participate as well. The tournament will allow the students and faculty to get to know each other on a less stressful level and let them share ideas in a safe and fun environment. As well as this, other plans I'm hoping to execute are putting together larger, more professional networking events involving the CSUMB campus and the city of Marina, as well as creating more clubs under the College of Business and working to obtain more College of Business spirit gear. Lastly, I would like to give the graduating students from the College of Business a gift. I want to celebrate their hard work, dedication, and let's face it, blood, sweat, and tears they put into their degree. I believe that a membership to a professional association will benefit those students very much and allow them to continue working together and networking and enter their professional world with a great sense of support and community behind them. Please stay safe during these times. With support, strength, and commitment, we can and will return to campus. I'm asking for your vote tonight to ensure that all students at the CSUMB campus are heard and have their questions answered, whether or not from the College of Business. Even though we are virtual now, that doesn't mean that we should hinder ourselves in our professional and academic development. Thank you all for your help and showing your support tonight. Remember, vote for Christy Cullen as College of Business Senator. Common sense for an uncommon time.
Alrighty. Okay, so that was Chrissy Colon. And our next candidate is the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences Senator Alan Hett. So, Alan, I'm going to try to pin your profile. Okay, awesome. And take it away whenever you're ready.
Awesome, thank you. So my name is Alan Hett, and I've been at Cal State University, Monterey Bay for 3 semesters. I can truly say I enjoy everything about this campus, as well as the students and faculty members within the university. I'm an HCOM major, studying under the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. A little about me: since I was young, I wanted to study in the field of communication because I believe it embraces a deep commitment to ethical and civil values. And it is these values that students here hold dearly through our service learning experiences and our coursework that reinforce good communication. I plan to reach out to students to become connected, as well as meet with the dean as often as possible to see plans that we can further our campus community. I'm willing to put in my own time for everybody else. When it comes to helping others, I am part of a community outreach program in Monterey County called the Wahine Project. It helps oceans and spreads positivity. When it comes to leadership, I hold several positions in an organization on campus called Omega Delta Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Within this, I hold the social position, which allows me to network and reach out to other people. I have also been a part of the student body government at my high school. These positions that I have held have made me accountable. Once again, I plan to advocate for students underneath my own college, to reach out via email and in person. I also understand that the current senator is working on projects such as a cinematic arts scholarship. I want to make it clear I do not intend to put this aside at all. This is something I am interested in pursuing as well. There are many ways that I also plan on helping. I plan on holding meaningful conversations with people from CSUMB. For example, to state again and once again, the dean. I also plan to hold office hours once a week, give out community surveys, and connect majors under the CAS in a networking way. Whether online or in person, there are many ways to reach out, and I plan to do the best I can in order to help others, and I really want to make a difference. And with all of your support, we can all make this become a reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan. So next, we will move on to our vice presidential candidates. And the first VP position that we will be doing is the Vice President of Internal Affairs, and that candidate is Christian Chan. So let me see. I'm going to pin you, Christian. And Christian, whenever you're ready, you can take it away.
All right. Well, sorry about that. Well, Thank you all so much. So for all y'all that don't know me, my name is Christian Chan. I am a third-year cinematic arts major. I am currently right now the College of Arts, Humanities, Social Science Senator. I have been with AS for about 2 years, and I am also a brother of Omega Delta Phi Fraternity Incorporated, to which I also hold internal vice president. So, reasons why I am running for internal vice president. Although I do understand that internal vice president does hold many responsibilities, they also do chair many meetings and also have to upload many bylaws and codes, and hold those accountable. I am willing to make sure I uphold to those within internal vice president. My goals of internal vice president is not only for myself of what I did previously within the senator position, going to an executive position. I feel like with my experiences as a senator position, that being taking lead on working on the Asian Pacific Islander discrimination statement, and also working on scholarships, and also helping other students within my college. I feel like those leadership roles not only make me the best candidate for internal vice president, but also makes me understand of the responsibilities and all of those that I can hold within myself. Another thing that I also plan to do within the goals of internal vice president is making sure that AS runs smoothly and well as a whole. Because at the end of the day, associate students, we are here to advocate for the voiceless within all students at CSUMB campus. But before we can do that, we must make sure that we are upheld within ourselves, we hold ourselves accountable, and we together as associate students are strengthened internally and within ourselves. So in conclusion, please vote for me, Christian Chan, for internal vice president, as I will make sure to not only uphold the values of associate students, but go even further beyond within not only myself, but the others around me in associate students. Thank you.
Thank you, Christian. So next, we will have the Vice President of External Affairs candidate, David G. Castellon Mendoza. So David, I'm gonna pin you next. And alrighty, whenever you're ready, you can go.
Thank you so much, Claire. Hi, my name is David Castillo Mendoza. I'm a third-year student here at CSUMB. I'm an HCOM major with an emphasis on gender and ethnic studies. I'm running for the position of VP for External Affairs because I believe that my track record has prepared me for this position. I'm a graduate from Hartnell College, where I was also a senator there for online weekends and evenings. And while I was there, I served as the representative of Hartnell in the SSCCC, which means that I held a position that was very similar to this position. I represented Hartnell in a regional level and in a state level. And I was actually the first person to hold that position in, I believe, 4 years. That position had been vacant prior to me taking it on. I'm currently the president of Omega Delta Phi on campus, and I'm a member of Tau Sigma National Honor Society as well. I believe with my track record from what I bring with me from Hartnell, working with the SSCCC, and what I've been able to do throughout my life, I think that I'm prepared to be able to represent CSUMB, our student body, and also our faculty on a state level. Thank you so much.
Thank you, David. So next, we will have our Vice President of Finance candidate, David Ledesma. So let me. Alrighty, David. So whenever you're ready, you can take it away.
Okay, hello everyone. Good evening, Otters. I'm happy to be here and I hope you all are too. I'll start off with an introduction. My name is David Ledesma. My pronouns are he, him, his. I'm a second-year global studies major and I'm running for Vice President of Financial Affairs. I currently serve in this role for the 2020-2021 academic year, and I've been very happy with what I've been able to do and accomplish, which is why I'm running for a second term. While I am running unopposed, I still want the student body to have confidence in my leadership ability. I've had a long history of leadership, from volunteering with nonprofit organizations, lobbying at the state capitol, involvements with Mecha de CSUMB as the former community outreach officer and current co-chair, to my past year of involvement with AS. I'm personally dedicated to the empowerment of underrepresented groups And within the context of associate students, I am dedicated to the empowerment of CSUMB students and assuring their best interests. In the role of VPFA, the job of financial oversight in the entire organization allows for my involvement in a number of different areas that each support the needs of students. Decisions made on financial matters can set the stage and platform for the following academic year and administration. This year, my team and I have worked tirelessly to set the best stage for the next academic year, and I will continue to do so in the next year. The budget is a breathing history of the organization's priorities, so implanting my personal values with the core values of the organization will allow for the continued growth of our organization. As our campus population grows, so is our organization. The responsibilities of VPFA are very important, and I've been able to serve to my best capacity. I'm really hopeful for a second term, which will hopefully be spent in person. And the challenges I've overcome in this role have provided me with a great amount of insight to be an effective leader for the next academic year. Challenges always rise, but I have and will continue to navigate those challenges in order to best serve the student body. Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you, David. So next, we will move on to our AS presidential candidates, and we will start off with Victoria Bartondale Guffey. So let me pin you first, Victoria, so we can see you.
Can you hear me first off?
Yes, I could hear you.
Okay, cool. Important, okay.
And whenever you're ready, you can take it away.
Okay, so I'm Victoria Bartondale Guffey. I mainly go by Tori. I'm a third year marine science major, and I'm currently sitting as the Sports Club Council Chair. I want to run for the role of AS President to share my passion and love for California State University, Monterey Bay, and our students. I wish to share our diverse student population and campus life with other universities. I want to have the opportunity to be the student's voice that is able to make changes for the next academic year. I believe it is important to be a strong leader in these uncertain and trying times. During the past 3 years, I have served as the Sports Club Council Treasurer and then as President for the past 2 years. During this experience, I have honed my leadership skills by chairing weekly meetings, mentoring the leadership in the clubs through organizing events, leadership retreats for these students, and I've also played a role in organizing retreats and leadership development for all of the AS officers throughout my 2 years as president. As chair of SEC, I have sat on many boards and committees with AS, such as Finance Board, Executive Board, Internal Affairs Board, and briefly in the Student Fee Advisory Committee as well. I'm currently sitting on the Strategic Budget Committee too. As for SEC, we have year committees that I sit in and I have chaired. These committees include Reactivation Committee, Transition Retreat Committee, and Elections Committee. I've also worked with collaborating with different areas on campus and plan to continue to do so for our students, including previously working with our community engagement area under SELD to host community service events for the students in SCC. My platform for this election is going to be focused around opening a more productive line of communication between AS and OSU, especially on the topics of our new infrastructure changes. Another platform I will be expanding on in this election is to bring representation to the underrepresented student groups on campus, such as international students, who've been having a harder time this year with the online modality, making class times pretty much unreasonable to attend sometimes. Lastly, it is important to me that my platform make changes to the organization of AS so that we may better serve, empower, and represent all students on our great campus by taking in all the feedback from our students as well as officers within our organization and other clubs. With my 3 years of CSUMB leadership experience, I believe I can fit the model of an AS president and that I have the students' drive for success at heart. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Tori. Next, we will have our other AS presidential candidate, Kobe Davis. And Kobe, I will pin your screen. Alrighty, and then whenever you are ready, feel free to begin.
Alrighty, so can everyone hear me very well? Cool. Alrighty, good evening, CSUMB community. My name is Kobe Davis. I'm a third-year mathematics major with a concentration in subject matter preparation programming, as well as a proud brother of Omega Delta Phi Fraternity Incorporated. For this academic year, I'm running to become a year associate students president. Within my involvement of associate students, I've seen presidents serve in this capacity, and I'm excited about the possibility of leading this organization. My opportunities to demonstrate my leadership come through serving as the Vice President of Internal Affairs, student at large, and as well being a part of the First Year Leadership Council. Taking the initiative to join these programs and positions has provided me with the foundation and necessary leadership skills to successfully run for AS President. Why am I running for AS President? Well, I have a deep interest and commitment to ensuring that all students can fully participate in a range of programs, services, and resources at CSUMB. As someone who puts others first, I understand the importance of having the ability to serve all student populations. In my time, I was a student that worked behind the scenes, but ensured to serve students from arrival on campus to commencement. Next, to my knowledge, there has not been an African-American student as AS President, and it would be the honor to be the first. Lastly, I take pride in the work that I do and the connections that I've made. These connections I have made within university personnel, College of Science departments, and campus engagement sectors will be extremely valuable to my presidency. Without the work I've contributed, I wouldn't be ready to have strong conversations based on racial and social justice, financial literacy, student engagement, and finally, leadership development of myself and others around me. As president, not only am I serving as a representative for the Associate Students Organization, CSUMB campus, and statewide, but I have goals that I want to accomplish throughout. These goals include 1, building bridges between AS and other organizations and departments. 2, demonstrate comprehensive communication plans to reach students, staff, and faculty. And 3, develop strategies to increase student and campus engagement within programs and across sectors. These goals come from personal observations that will not be only bring success to the organization, but as well as bring us close together as a campus community. The workings of these goals will be part with delegation and teamwork amongst AS executives, senators, and pro staff. While some of these goals may seem ambitious, it all starts with a strong foundation and series of facilitated conversations amongst AS, CSUMB, and the student body. These goals that you heard above are to align and strengthen the bonds between students, campus representatives, and other organizations and programs. They may not be completed in days or even months, but by the next administration after I will have the foundations to keep the momentum running and organization running smoothly. In the critical times during a pandemic, virtual modality, and upon returning to campus, you'll need leadership that pushes for student success and the well-being of the CSUMB community. I stand not only ready to be AS president, but remain the same approachable, dedicated, hardworking student, no matter the challenge, and will always strive for excellence. I present myself as a CSUMB student, as well as a CSUMB leader that will be needed to advance the mission of the campus. As being AS president is about amplifying student voices on and off campus and being able to create meaningful, lasting solutions. With that being said, I, Kobe Davis, ask for your vote in good faith and trust in leadership on my way as the next Associate Students President. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kobe, and thank you to all the candidates who came out and gave their speech today. I also want to thank members of the public who also came in attendance. It is very much appreciated. As another reminder, April 5th is going to be our next elections event. It is Associated Students Candidate Debates, and it is from 5 to 7 p.m. The Zoom link for that will be on the Associated Students website as well, underneath the Join AS tab. And then when you click on Join AS, then you click on Elections, and then the Zoom link will be there. But thank you all. And we now can do our raffle for the electric tea kettle. However, if you are a candidate or a member of AS, unfortunately you are not eligible, but thank you for coming anyway. And I will share my screen. So I'm being fair with this. But can everyone see? Okay, so Say Kai is the winner of the electric tea kettle. And if you can DM me your email, that would be great. And then I will be able to contact you that way for more information. And if anyone has any other questions, comments, concerns relating to elections or anything else AS related, you can stay on the Zoom call for a little bit after. I will be here. And I will also upload the recording to the AS website so you can encourage others who were not able to attend to go check it out. But thank you all for coming, and good job again to all the candidates. And I hope you have a good rest of your week, a relaxing spring break. And I will see you all again very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Hey, for the next thing we do, we ask each other and the public asks us questions, correct?
So I will send email to all the candidates like I did for the speeches. The elections committee is forming questions to be asked to the candidates, if that makes any sense. And since you're running unopposed, it would be more like a Q&A. So we'll already have like pre-developed questions for you. But yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
And real quick, Claire, so since I'm not running unopposed, does that mean that I would be presenting questions to Kobe, or would it just be like we would each get a chance to respond to the same questions?
Yeah, so you would both have an opportunity to respond to the same questions.
Okay.
One person would go first, and then you would have your opportunity to rebuttal. And I will send, specific details
Okay.
Later. So.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye, Joanna.
Bye.
If we're in the same room.